What's up, people? Alright, so I don't want to do too long of a live here because it's late, but I know that people may have questions. So let me just finish this real quick. I want to share this. Give me just a minute, So there's good news and bad news, and I wanted to wait until I got the update from the Hurricane Center because things can change. And this pressure ridge, this high pressure system that's out in the Atlantic off the coast of New England is our biggest factor right now, okay? So, let's see, there we go, cool, all right. Let me pull this up so I can see that chat. Actually, I probably want to do it here. My mother's freaking out. But she doesn't know everything. Really? I gotta pull this up. Here we go. Alright, guys, who we got up in here? No one. Figures. Alright. So the first thing we want to do is we want to run through the new projected path. We are on the GFS model right now, okay? And this is what the GFS or the, oh wait a minute, you can't see. Hold on. There we go. All right. So you can't see like everything, but here's the high pressure system right here. All right. It's right up here in the corner where you see my hand spinning. So this is what's actually going to steer the system, and this is where they're saying they don't know. They don't know if it's going to hit in Jacksonville or if it's going to hit in Miami. So they're trying to cover their butts, basically. But this is kind of why I use windy. And we're going to go ahead and move this up to, well, we'll start with, 2,000 feet. And we're going to go ahead and place our marker in, well, we'll pick a neighborhood. Right there. All right. So there's the storm. This is Saturday at 3 p.m. All right. Go ahead and give this video a like if you like it. But I'm going to go ahead and run the play. This is, again, the American model, the GFS model, and this is what we're going to get into here. It's about 800 miles off the coast of Florida as of today. We've gone in the future here because I like to just start with where we're at. And we also have what's called a king tide this weekend. I bet you guys didn't know about that. And that's where the tides are exceptionally high. And so what they were saying earlier is we could have exceptional water swelling and flooding on the coastal regions before this thing even gets here. So we could have like major flooding just because of this king tide. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and run the GFS model, and we're going to see what happens. Remember earlier, I put up a video that said it could make a U-turn. Well, evidently now that's changed. That's why we do these updates. All right, so here we go. We're now Sunday, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., midnight, Monday, 1 a.m., 5 a.m. Monday, 8 a.m. Monday, noon Monday. All right, we're going to pause this real quick because I want to start picking out wind speed. And this is at 2,000 feet. A lot of things they don't tell you. 2,000 feet. So what happens if we go a little bit higher? See? This is a very well organized funnel-like storm where the winds are higher, the higher the altitude. So here we are at 6,400 feet. Let's go back down to the surface. I don't think it's going to be as bad as they say. But let's go ahead and back it up and we'll keep watching the path. See, the European model has it going right up the center of the state like Irma and heading right for like Spring Hill. So there we have that. I'm sorry, that's the American model. Let's go ahead and back it up to 9 a.m. Saturday, and we'll change it to the European model. Here we go. European model shows it taking a little dip to the south. European model is pretty much what I like to go with, but they're both very consistent with going up the center of the state. So those of you, as of now, those of you in Orlando, or even in the Tampa Bay area, you know, hunker down. Doesn't mean it's going to be a serious one, but let's hunker down. So here we have the newest forecast cone, and the M stands for major hurricane. So M, 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 okay? And then H is hazardous. So that's what they're saying here for, you know, that particular thing. But let's see about the winds. Now we're going to go back to windy real quick, because what I want to do is look at the swells. Right now I'm focusing on those of you that live in Southeast Florida, because it looks like we might actually have kind of an Andrew. So let's put this here, and then we'll run the replay. This is the European model. We're going to back it up here, boom, and we'll see what kind of coastal flooding we're going to get. See, we have this pressure system around the Bahamas, and we also have the landmass around the Bahamas. So if we move this up here, we're talking about 8 feet. What's it? Yeah, 8 feet. This pink area here, look. And then we have this part right here, look. 10 feet. 13, 16, 17. That's a lot of water. Let's continue. There we go. This is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Okay? So that's kind of where we're sitting at right now. Let's go back to, let's do thunderstorms. I want to cover this real quick because this is also where the danger of tornadoes may occur. All right, so we're going to run this model. This is a European model. Stop. Back it up. This is Saturday at 1 p.m. See how much thunderstorms we're getting right here, and the storm's right here. So, yeah, before it even gets there, we could have a problem. Look at all that building up in the Gulf. And it's funny that we're not having a lot of thunderstorm activity. Here we go. With the direct eye of the storm here. What else we got? Rain accumulation. So let's put this right about there. Next 10 days. Next 10 days we're looking at about 21 inches of rain. Let's zoom in here for roughly Sarasota, about 2 inches. Yeah, it looks pretty calm here on this end, but Lakeland, 5 inches. Orlando, 8.5 inches. Then we move to Southeast Florida, Fort Lauderdale, roughly 21.5 inches. You guys are going to have some major problems. Key West, that's not bad. Although Key West is kind of flat. So that's what we have right now. There's not a lot I got, going further, but it looks like, I mean, you see this path right here. I mean, this is like huge for your rain accumulation. This is where the majority of the rain accumulation is going to be. And if we go back to the wind, or the radar, let's do this. There we go. This one we can only do a few hours, whatever, but let's play it. Lots of storms popping up, lots of lightning strikes. Where there's lightning strikes, there's tornadoes, okay? Pause that. Satellite, what do we got here? Not much. Now, I'm not going against what they said because they did say it's going to become a major category 4 hurricane. And we have to play with this system quite a bit before we can really determine like the wind speed and things like that. As I've showed you before. I mean, right here, we're at the surface, so let's just play. 73, 68. I mean, we got to get deep into this shit. 47, right? 70, but let's increase the altitude here. We're at now 2,000 feet. There's 111, 112, 107. 101. So at 2,000 feet, you're going to have those upper atmospheric winds going crazy, right? Let's go up to 2,500 feet. At 2,500 feet, we're at 102, 116, 87, 112. It's really just kind of all over the place. And this could really become a problem for a lot of people. 3,000 feet. See? So I'm going to go ahead and stream what I can of the hurricane while it's here. But let's go ahead and move back out to the system I was watching off the coast of Africa the other day, because I am curious. All right, so there's that high pressure system right there. This is Monday at 6 a.m. right up here. This is all the steering part of it right here. So we want to go back out to, I think it was this one. Now this is your higher pressure. Yeah. So it looks like that actually might dissipate. Go back here. Okay, because it looks like there's a little bit of wind shear there. That might be what's going to be breaking that up. Let's play this and see what happens. Yeah, see this right here? This is all wind shear. So it's disrupting anything coming, you know, around and doing what it has to do. So yeah, we should be okay as of now. There's Dorian. There's the remnants of Aaron. And there's all these dry pockets of air and wind shear right here that's keeping anything from going on. I think, honestly, Dorian may not be as serious as, for us on this side, as, you know, they say it's going to be. But we're going to go ahead and continue to pay attention to it for the next couple of days. We really want to go ahead and continue paying attention because as you saw, anything could change. I mean, this morning we had it predicting, you know, to making a U-turn. So let's go back to Friday at 4 o'clock. That's tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And we'll run it one more time. So there's Dorian right there. You know, I'm going live here at 12:30 at night because I know it's important to people. So I hope you at least watch it and thumbs up. So there's Dorian. We're now at Monday, 3 a.m. Yeah, there's all these pockets of basic emptiness, really. This, everything. But make no mistake, guys, this is not the last major hurricane of the season. Trust me. Trust me. But we have a high pressure system over here. We have a high pressure system up here. We have a high pressure system over here. There's no telling what's going to happen. All right, so one more run with, we'll start with Saturday 8 a.m. with the American model. The American model actually shows it breaking up a little bit and kind of being just all over the place. You know? There's some thunderstorm activity going on over there. Look at that. Wow. And see, that's what happens when you have a major fucking storm right here pushing and trying to get up there, it develops other things up here. This is really big up here. You people in Maryland and New England and Maine, you're going to probably see some storms Tuesday or Wednesday. Big ones. Yeah, see, Dorian's trying to disassemble at this point and move. We're now approaching Friday, 2 a.m. The biggest thing is that they said it was probably going to stall, and stalling is not good. And there's a lot of warm water in the Atlantic right now, like 85, 86 degrees. And we also have the king tide this weekend, which is going to produce a lot of coastal flooding as it is, but now we have Dorian causing problems. I don't know. And this is where we stop Saturday, right here, and it's off the coast of the Carolinas, Virginia. So there's no telling what's going to happen. But see, this pressure system right here, swirling, it could push it back in, or it could let it go out to sea. A lot of hurricanes do like to just do like this movement. They like to go like this, come across, bam, hit, boop, and out they go. So who knows? Who knows? But that's what I got right now. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Love you. Bye.